Hi folks, Andrew here, Top Fitness Strategies Presents, and in this episode, we're going to go back to the Wayback Machine once again. This is a video podcast I did some times back. It's called, Do You Have a Fat Dog? That's right, do you have a fat dog? Just like it sounds. And I talk about what that means and where the phrase came from and how I use it and why I use it and the things like that there. So, as always, podcast is brought to you and sponsored by the ebook 102 Common Sense at Home Health and Fitness Tips. This is a book that you can get via the internets, of course, and this is all about health and fitness tips you can do at your house. And it's not based on things you do at the gym. This is household stuff, health and fitness tips, along with video sequences, if you will, video vignettes, if you will, of me demonstrating what these health and fitness tips are, and it's fun. So give it a check, give it a look. It's in the link is in the description, in the notes, whatever platform you're watching and or listening to this on. Okay, great. So without further ado, let's go back to the Wayback Machine. And do you have a fat dog? Hi folks, Andrew here at Top Fitness Strategies. Today we're going to talk about dogs. Yes, your dog, your canine, your a man's best friend, the thing that's in your house sometimes. And I can tell by how your dog looks, I can tell what kind of shape you're in by how your dog looks. Okay? So here you go. A long time ago, when the internet was, I don't want to say first coming around, but when I was first getting on the internet, I befriended somebody who is still to this day a good personal friend of mine, even though we've never met face to face, believe it or not. We're in different parts of the country, but we met via, at the time, forums, fitness forums, and we became friends. And at the time, she was a certified personal trainer. I was not. And so I dubbed her my virtual personal trainer. So I can say with reasonable assurance that she was the first virtual personal trainer, because I've never heard that phrase before, and I coined it. This had to be around 2006, 2007, something like that. So the word for virtual personal trainer right here. All right, I can lay claim to starting that. So there you go. But anyway, getting back to what I was talking about with dogs. So she said a phrase to me once, and I busted out laughing, almost fell out of my chair when she says this. She says, if you have a fat dog, you're not getting enough exercise. Once I heard that, I'm like, that is so it's so true on so many levels. Think about it, folks. And for those who don't get this, let me break it down for you a little bit in different concepts. Concept one, you have to have a dog that lives in the house with you. Now, some people have hunting dogs. Of course, hunting dogs usually do not live in the house. They have dog pens or dog kennels. They're still treated great, fantastic. We had hunting dogs as I was growing up, and they were treated fantastic. They didn't lack for anything. Now, if you have a house dog, chances are you're going to feed them and water them. Feed them and water them. You're going to give them food and water to drink. And if they're like any other kind of dogs, if they drink and eat, they're going to relieve themselves somehow. They're going to go to the restroom somehow, preferably outside and not in the house. Now, most of the time, and I'm sure there are some exceptions out there, but most of the times when a dog has to relieve himself or herself or itself, for I don't know what the proper pronoun for a dog is in all this PC society. Now, I don't even know how to spell PC correctly, so if you're going to bust me for saying that, I am sure you can find other stuff to bust me on. But anyway, when a dog goes to relieve itself outside, usually this dog is on some sort of leash, right? Simple as that. Dog is on a leash. And what happens when a dog is on a leash? There's usually a human attached to the other end of the leash. Usually. Very seldom there's not, but usually there is. And to let this dog do its business, most dogs, I shouldn't say most dogs, I'd say a good majority of the dogs, but that way. I don't have this, I don't have it in front of me, the actual percentage. But dogs usually, a lot of the times dogs don't like to relieve themselves on their own property. They have to go elsewhere. So that requires going for a walk. Now, if you're walking your dog, what does that do for yourself? That means you are exerting energy, you are exercising, you are doing something, you are burning some sort of calories within you. Obviously, the longer and farther you walk, the more calories you're going to burn. I'm not talking about heavy duty pace, working up a sweat as going for a run with the dog. I'm talking walking. Now, unless your dog is a little itty bitty yappy dog that burns 1,000 calories just by one yapping, yap 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 yap. Unless you got a dog that does that, it's a bigger dog. Chances are, if it's not exercising enough, if it's not going for enough walks, it's going to start gaining weight. So what does that tell me? It means if you have a fat dog, you're not getting enough exercise. So if your dog is on the hefty side, chances are you are as well, because you're not going out there and giving the dog enough exercise. So if that's your case, if that's what you if you have a fat dog, basically start going out walking more, because chances are you're not in the best shape of your life either. If you were in great shape, your dog would be in better shape as well. Hate to tell you, folks, but that's just basically how it is. Look at it that way, and you're going to say, hey, you know what? I think Andrew was kind of right somewhere in there. He's saying all the right things. So, bottom line, and I'll say this again, if you have a fat dog, you're not getting enough exercise. I just love that line. Actually, I got a T-shirt made with that, so I might just do that. If you have a fat dog, you're not getting enough exercise. So, there you go. Hey, if you're here, subscribe to the channel. Love to have you around. Hit the subscription button. You know what to do. And click the bell as well. That way you're subscribed to all the stuff that's coming up. And believe me, we got a lot of stuff going on. If you've been to the Facebook page, great. If you've been to the website, even better. Have all kinds of stuff. I got several free reports for you guys at the website, so go check it out. Top Fitness Strategies. Got the link below in the description. So check it out. Go there and leave a comment. Let me know. Send me a picture of your dog, for crying out loud. Let me know about your dog as well. So, all right, I will stop it there, but I hope you get a good chuckle out of this one. But it is honest to God true. So pay attention, do it. And once again, if you have a fat dog, you're not getting enough exercise. Sorry. Until next time, this is Andrew. Ciao.